After that first meeting, things felt settled. Not resolved, settled. As if a decision had already been made somewhere quietly, and my role now was simply to agree with it. Everyone spoke with confidence. My son said the lawyer would protect me. My daughter-in-law said it was good to have someone on our side. Even extended family echoed the same idea. He knows what he's doing. He won't let anything happen to you. That's literally his job. Protection became the word everyone used. It sounded comforting, but also distant, like something handled elsewhere. I noticed that no one asked what I wanted to protect. They talked about assets, about paperwork, about avoiding future problems. They didn't talk about my voice, or my boundaries, or what I was afraid of losing. When I tried to bring those things up, I was reassured, gently. They said the lawyer would think of all that I didn't need to worry. That was becoming familiar. The lawyer called a few days later. He spoke calmly, confidently. He said he had reviewed our situation, that he believed there were clear steps we could take to ensure continuity. He used phrases like legal shield and preventive structure. He said his goal was to make sure no one could take advantage of me. That sentence stood out. No one could take advantage of me. I liked hearing that. I wanted to believe it. He explained that families sometimes didn't realize how vulnerable transitions could be. Health changes, loss, loneliness. He said predators often looked for confusion, but this plan would eliminate confusion. Clarity, he said, was protection. He framed everything as defense, as care, as foresight. I asked him if this meant I would lose control. He laughed softly. Not dismissively, reassuringly. He said control wasn't the right word, that I would be supported, that decisions would be easier, that the burden wouldn't fall on me. Burden, another word chosen carefully. He said I had carried enough already, that now it was okay to let others help. That sounded reasonable. I didn't feel pressured. I felt relieved. That's important, because pressure makes you push back. Relief makes you lean in. After the call, my son asked how it went. I said the lawyer sounded confident, that he seemed to care. My son nodded and said, "See? He's got this." That phrase, "he's got this," landed softly. It suggested I didn't need to. And part of me welcomed that, not because I was incapable, but because I was tired. Tired of being vigilant. Tired of double-checking everything. Tired of feeling like one mistake could unravel my life. Protection sounded like rest, like permission to exhale. The next time we spoke, the lawyer outlined documents. He didn't rush. He explained sections, but he also summarized. A lot. He said the details were standard, that the important thing was intent. And the intent was clear: protect me. He said he'd seen too many cases where families waited too long, where someone else stepped in, where courts had to decide. He said this avoided that. I trusted him because everyone else did, because he was calm, because he was familiar, because no one around me expressed doubt. That's how trust spreads, not through proof, through repetition. By the end of that week, protection had become an assumption, not a question. I didn't ask who he was protecting me from anymore. I assumed the answer was the world. I didn't consider that sometimes protection chooses sides. If you think stories like this should be told, you can support the channel by liking this video. If you want to keep watching, subscribe to the channel. A new episode every day. Cool doesn't always mean fair.